Watch Symposium, I'm Austin. All right, so out of Pattaya and into Bangkok. So staying at a hotel on Sukhumvit. Got the bed here. This is quite a bit more spacious than Pattaya. You'll see a video of that hotel coming up. But here in Bangkok, we're going to hopefully see some better watches. Watch shopping in Pattaya is on the way, but that was not particularly impressive. In fact, could we even find a Rolex? Wait and see. Matt's staying at a different hotel, just down the street actually. And yeah, so first order of business I think for him is gonna be checking out his tailor and making some shirts. And I think when he does that, I might actually go and search out some used watches. And I'm really interested in seeing what they have. What's in the mini bar? Let's see. All right, this looks like Sprite. Yep. Got some Coke there, some juice, some chocolate. What do we have? All right, milk chocolate, some water, the dangerous stuff there. No Johnny Walker Black. And then some beers. Heineken. What is this? Singa. All right. Well, Chang is the cheapest beer, by the way. All right. And some Pringles, salted peanuts. You can see the price list for this stuff. Yeah. All right. Well, here's the free stuff. I'll get into that. Yeah. And a couple of business desks for the business-minded. I won't be using that. I don't even have a laptop. I've just been using my phone, uploading stuff via my iPhone, but it works well enough. All right, so there we go. Let's check out some watches. All right, Hawaiian shirt. Now this is not really appropriate for Asia. This is definitely like a Hawaiian shirt, but I'm doing it anyway. And yep, wood buttons of the used variety, and my Explorer 2 and my shorts match. And that's a happy coincidence. I don't plan that stuff out. All right, I'm dressed. Let's go. Going by tuk-tuk to Nana Station, and from Nana Station to Siam Station.
Yes, sir, there Nana Station.
All right, then. Thank you so much.
Okay, you want?
Take care. All right, guys, got 2 seconds out of the tuk-tuk and a tout comes up. He was nice. He would take me to this place for 100 baht, but you know, we'll check out what Nana Station is like, and I'm sure I can make it easy enough on my own. And yeah, see it. Track number 2, Nana Station to Siam Station.
Next station, Siam. Interchange.
Tem que assistir vários, se preocupa assistir mais, tipo, roda por dia.
This is Siam Paragon. That's the name of the mall.
Ah.
There's Rolex right behind me, and you'll see what they had, but surprise, no steel sports. And they don't put them out, so they keep them in the back for the customers. That's what he said, and I tried to find out what they had, but they couldn't reveal the information, but they were still very nice about it. Oyster Perpetuals, 39, 36, 34 millimeters, a lot of two-tones, so pretty much same kind of stuff as in Japan. Do a lot of people come in and ask for the, sports models?
Every day.
Every day, like 100 people?
Definitely. On the weekends, yeah, we definitely reach a few hundred.
And you can't get them at all.
We do get them, we're just that.
Central World, which is right next door to Siam Paragon. There should be a Rolex here and a store called Papaya Watches. Wow, a 44 millimeter black dial deep sea. That's the first deep sea I've seen in an AD. Hey, it's the first professional model I've seen in an AD, and it's here at Central World in Bangkok. Right next door is Tudor, so let's check that out. So a lot of good watches at Tudor, but no GMT. And it was really interesting because the two shops were connected with a doorway. There was no door, and the same women that helped me with the deep sea just walked through the door and was like, hey, you guys again. Really interesting. It's totally the same company. I'm more into, I like the sports watches.
No. You know all. One piece.
Can I take a picture?
Take one piece. No all. One piece.
Oh, I see.
You want to take one piece.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it like that.
Yeah. One piece.
Okay.
Okay, one piece.
All right.
Only one.
Okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
If you didn't understand that interaction, he didn't want me taking pictures of all of the watches, just one at a time. So here is a date sub. This is a ceramic sub. The pip looks a little off, but that could be just the lighting. And one of the weirdest things about this shop is a lot of the Rolexes are just sitting out on the counter. And there's something like half a dozen Rolexes out. So here's a Daytona two-tone diamond dial. And here's yet another sub ceramic date. There was something like at least 5 just sitting out there. You could kind of see in the beginning of the footage, they were all up there. And here's another. Now, none of these came with boxes, none with papers. Kind of weird, kind of sketchy. Don't know where they came from. And kind of weird that they're just sitting out. Now, here's a ceramic Daytona with papers, no box. You can just go up to the counter, pick them up, check them out. Now, not all of the watches are out, but the modern ones were. You can see right here, here's a beautiful Cellini. Not much for the Cellini line, but this is a beautiful watch. Love the dial, love the sub-seconds. It's probably one of the best looking Cellinis I think I've ever seen. The 9 and the 3 is a little bit Explorer-esque. Here's some vintage Seikos. Not sure how well these run. but they look pretty retro. It looks like something out of the 70s. And then the one on the left, I think, has some issues. It looks like it's missing the needle from the subdial. And these were behind glass, and again, I kind of got away with shooting this footage. Here's a couple of Explorer 2s. Now, this is the shop that actually wanted to buy my Explorer 2. All right, a GMT Master 2 Pre-Ceramic 16710. That looks like a Pepsi. I'm doing this on an iPhone, so if I get the colors wrong, forgive me. That looks like a Coke. That looks like a solid in-link bracelet, so 2002 model or later. Here's a Kermit sub 16610 LV. And here's a modern GMT Master 2. Well, not so modern. They discontinued that. There's a bluesy. And it looks like a ceramic date sub. And a Milgauss with a matte dial and green glass. And a shot of the bunch. I'm starting to like the Kermit. Hey, nice Crocs. All right, we're getting into the good vintage stuff. Now, I'm going on recollection, so if I make a mistake, let me know in the comment section. This is a GMT 16750. And you can see it's got the acrylic glass. They don't have the gold surrounds around the indices. Nice patina. They made this watch from 1981 till about 1988. The bezel insert is in really good condition. You know, it's tough to know on these vintage pieces what's been replaced and what hasn't, and it's not like you could take it to Rolex to have them take a look at it. Now, coming up, you'll see a predecessor to this 16750. This is a 1675, and they started making this from, I want to say 1959 up until 1980. And this was more expensive. This was in the 20,000+ USD range. Here's a sub, a red sub, 1680. And they made the 1680 from about 69 until 1980, but they only made the red sub until 1973. So for 4 years. So it's a very desirable watch, these red subs. And that's assuming they're real. It's kind of interesting because the 1680 is the very first date sub. Nice patina, but it looks like it's got some mold going on. This is the successor to the previous watch. This is a 16800, and you can see it's got pretty nice patina and sapphire glass. So that was one of the differences. They made this from about 1980, 81 till 1988. And now this is not 904L steel. This is actually 306L steel, and the version after this, the 168000, the 000, is the one where they started using the 904L steel, and they only made that for a couple of years, but they made this one for about 8 years, and pretty good vintage piece, and it's very usable with the sapphire glass, but it's got the vintage look because you don't have the white gold surrounds like you do right here. This is, well, this could be the same as the one before, a 16800, because they started putting the white surrounds towards the end of that iteration, or it could be the 000 168000, but it looks pretty new to me, and my guess is that it's something more modern, maybe just a 16610. It's got the tritium, but the tritium hasn't started to patina yet, and it looks like pretty good condition, so I think it's something pretty modern. And there you go. Hey, this is the first of a couple of videos of what Matt and I saw in Bangkok. Let me know in this video what you like the most. Thanks for watching. See you next time.